Hi everyone, I hope you're well. Welcome to another cooking video. This is going to be my chicken pot pies, inspired by a lovely lady called Amy Shepherd Food on Instagram, with a bit of my twist in there. She's amazingly brought out a new book that's due for pre-order in April. I'll tell you more about that later. But for this recipe you will need some spinach, some cheese, puff pastry, ready-made, some seasonal, onion, any type of cooking oil, 2 stock cubes, egg, plain flour, oregano, double cream, there's the oregano, sun-dried tomatoes, skinless breasts, chicken breast, mustard, garlic or garlic paste, and my little pie dishes. So let's get started. First I have my heavy duty pan. I always have my non-stick pan with about a tablespoon of oil in the bottom. And that's ready to cook my chicken. I've also got a bowl to put it in, so when it's nearly cooked I will place it to one side. I'm also drinking my AG1. I'm in love with this stuff. I do put mine in apple juice or pineapple juice because I can't stand it in water. It's really helping on my healthy journey I'm trying to do. Anyway, let's start by cooking this chicken. I didn't bother chopping it up because once it's cooked it breaks up perfectly well without me having to spend that extra time chopping up chicken breasts. So I will carry on doing that, and just before it's cooked I will add in my seasonal, as you know, good old sprinkle of that, give it a stir. Right, that's nearly cooked, so what I shall do is I will add it to my bowl, put it to one side. There's no need to wash your dish out before doing the next part. Oh, also, remember to put your oven on 180 fan, heating up. Carla's chopped meats my onion up all lovely like he does. So I'm going to add my onion to the pan, haven't added any extra oil, and I will cook that until it has softened. Just giving it a constant stir there. Adding in my garlic paste, you know, that very exact measurement, a dollop. Keep stirring that. And once that has all softened, grab your flour. And what you will need to do is add a tablespoon of flour to your onions and give it a really good stir so all the onions are coated in the flour and the flour's cooked a little tiny bit. Right, also to one side have your stock ready made up in your jug, which I think Carl's also done. He does come in very handy. And what you'll need to do is add a little bit of your stock a little at a time, but before adding the next bit, get it back to bubbling or boiling and constantly stirring. Do not stop stirring this because you will get lumps. So keep going until you've used up all of your stock. And like I said, constantly stirring and bringing it back to bubbling before adding your next bit. This is where my glasses steam up something terrible doing this bit, but hey. So I've nearly used up all the stock. There you go. Next you will need to add 300 mils of double cream. Now if you don't want to use double cream, you can use low fat cream, you can use a cream alternative, you know, whatever suits you and whatever your family like or whatever's best for you. So adding in my 300 mils of cream, giving that a really good stir. There you go. Next you will add in half a teaspoon of oregano. Give that another stir. Lots of stirring in this recipe, but hey, worth it in the end. Magically in my hand appears 10 finely chopped sun-dried tomatoes. You can guess who chopped them up for me. And then you're going to add in 50 grams of grated cheese. And once again, you can use a cheese alternative, a dairy alternative, whatever you fancy. If you don't like hard cheese, please feel free to add cream cheese. And you're going to bring that to the boil, season with salt and pepper. And once your cheese is all melted, give it a taste, make sure your seasoning's good. And then add your chicken back in. This will finish off a bit more of the chicken cooking process because, as you know, it was nearly cooked anyway. And giving that a good stir so your chicken's all in there. Now you'll need your washed spinach. Don't care if it says washed on the bag. Always re-wash your spinach. You find all sorts of grit and stuff in your spinach. Add in your spinach. This will naturally wilt down as soon as it hits a hot liquid. So you're not exactly cooking it, you are wilting it down. You can turn down your heat in this at this point. Oh, I forgot to say, in my stock I had added in my mustard to the stock. So as I was adding it, they were mixed in there together. All the measurements will be down in the description. Right, now get your pre-rolled, pre-made pastry. If you want to make it yourself, feel free, but you know, busy. I bought it ready-made. I will near enough use a whole packet for this. So I've got my Silpat mat. As you know, I don't roll out anything without it. These mats are a godsend. Nothing will stick. And I'm going to just unravel that. And instead of having guesswork on the size to cut, because you know you always get a little bit of shrinkage, and here's my little pots. I will lay my pots on the pastry, give it a little press down, give me a rough idea of the sizes and how many I can get out of this sheet. I'm making 4, only 4 today. So I will just get that all lined up, press the pots down so I get a rough size. Then I will cut out the pastry, and then I'll know what I have left that I can use for decoration, which will be coming up shortly. There you go, that's just me cutting it out. We're having a very good conversation about blacklist while we're cooking. There you go. So once I cut them out, I will get my pot and I will spoon this lovely chickeny mixture in there. And I'm like, why did I turn my cooker light off instead of my extractor fan? No idea, but hey, get a bigger spoon, that would help too. Okay, so I will put this in the pot. I will start off by putting so much in pots, and then I tend to go round and top them back off again, so you know, using up all the mixture. And I do wipe the side of the pot so I don't serve them with drips all down the side, even though my family wouldn't mind if I did. Make sure you put enough liquid in as well. Everyone likes to have a bit of that nice creamy liquid in there. Just wipe that off with my finger. It's only because it's family, otherwise I would have used a tissue. There you go. So now the pots are filled. Try not to put them on the hot hob. Get my pastry and just lie that on the top. Then get your knife and just score some little slits in, remembering don't go all the way through your pastry. And get all of these covered. This is me looking in my drawers for cookie cutters. They weren't where I thought they were, but these are left over from my cake decorating days. So the lady that actually made this on Instagram, she used love hearts, but I'm using flowers and some leaves and just crudely cutting out just some to decorate on the top of the pies, just so they just look a little prettier. Right, I've beaten an egg in a little ramekin. Get my pastry brush, just put an egg wash over the top. This will help the pies brown in the oven, but also help stick on the decoration. So flour there, give the decorations a bit of an egg wash as well, and there you go, little flower with a leaf. I will get a baking tray, and this will fit all my pies on to go into the oven. And there you go, they're out the oven, and all the decorations all nice and brown. And I hope you really enjoyed this recipe. Pop along and go and visit Amy's channel, because it's amazing. She has some fantastic recipes on there. I'm working my way through them, and I cannot wait to get her cookbook. Enjoy your day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye everyone. Bye.